Hello everyone, Professor Purple here, and today I'm doing a different kind of video than what I usually do. It has nothing to do with Legos or video games. Well, it does have something to do with the video game. So basically my favorite video game of all time, like my favorite game franchise, Resident Evil. And so I went out and bought the Resident Evil board game. So today I'm unboxing it. At some point down the road, I'd like to, after I've played it, I'll give you guys like a review, maybe just like record me and a few friends playing it. But for now, let's just hop right in and unbox it. Alright, so here is the board, and right off the bat, it looks beautiful. Obviously it's taking graphics from the remake of the original Resident Evil game. And so this is like that entrance area of Spencer Mansion, and it just right off the bat looks beautiful. Let's go ahead and open up and see what's inside. Oh, that is sick. Okay, so this is from like the first zombie you encounter in the game. It's a holographic, like it shows like that slow turn of his head. I'm not sure if that's showing up for you too nicely on the camera there, but no, so this is like from the first zombie encounter, the first jump scare of the Resident Evil series, zombies slowly turning their head. That is awesome and looks just beautiful. Alright, so then let's see what else we've got in here. Alright, so right here, this looks like a case folder for the stars, for like the stars members. It says scenarios on here, so I wonder what this is for. So I think scenario. So in the original game, you had two scenarios to play through. You had Chris's campaign and Jill's campaign. So I wonder if there are maybe a couple different scenarios or ways to play this game. I love all the illustrations here, by the way. They all look incredible, especially when it comes to like the characters and the monsters. Alright, yeah, so it looks like there are multiple different scenarios and layouts for the... Oh, there's Lisa Trevor. But, yeah, no, so it looks like it's probably a pretty long board game as well, which, I have no complaints about. I'm quite happy about that. I would love to just spend a while playing this game. Gosh. And so now here is the rule book. Alright. Oh wow, that is... We got quite a hefty amount of items left to uncover, it looks like. This is like just so in-depth, and it's probably going to take a while to learn how to play this, but I cannot wait. Oh, and there's alternate game modes. So you got easy mode, solo play, and standalone. Wow, that is interesting. Alright. Oh, so now let's see, what do we got here? Wow, this looks like maybe the pieces of the board and some other tiles and stuff. I'll open this in a bit. And here we've got all of our character pieces and tokens. So right here, let's see, we've got Chris Redfield. Oh, Let's see if that'll focus. We got Jill Valentine, however you pronounce that. I think it's Valentine. I don't know. I think that's Rebecca Chambers. And the man, the myth, the legend, Barry Burton. Oh, there we go. Man, and then we've got all these different enemies. Look amazing. You got Lisa Trevor here. Wow, that is. And we got some Crimson Heads too. And just so many more. It looks like we've got a couple different poses for our regular zombies. Oh, and then the Cerberus as well. Man, these, any kind of dog type enemy in the Resident Evil franchise are just immediately my least favorite to deal with. Especially in Resident Evil 4. Gosh, those things were fun. Alright, oh, and then we've got a couple of dice here. All obviously got something else to do with, they're all very unique looking, so don't know what those are for yet. Alright, is there anything else? There is. Alright. I dropped a zombie there. Oh, alright, let's get you up. Alright, so now in here it looks like we've got all of our cards. Oh, man. Alright. So these look like item cards. It's got a green herb on it, so I'd assume so. Perhaps, these are like key items and weapon items. Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong about, the purposes of some of these cards, but see this. Oh, I think these are the tension cards. So this game's got like a tension feature, I think, where you kind of draw cards and that determines kind of like what happens in your game. And so this maybe looks like you draw this one and you're all good to go. Ooh, so these look. So these are the enemy cards, I'd assume. So it's got like her abilities and health. Those look like action cards. I don't know what this is. Maybe these are like to show you kind of how to set up the map, or like maybe it's that's what I would assume it is. Then I don't know, I guess same for this. I have no idea what else it would be. But yeah, let me open some of this other stuff to show you what we've got. Alright, so right here we've got all the different rooms and stuff that you can kind of put together. We've got multiple stacks of different designs for these different like shapes. I'm not sure if like the design in question like really matters for gameplay, but some of the designs are the same, some of them are different. Like these two, well, they're exactly the same, and these two are exactly the same. And then on the back we've got different designs. So in total for this there's like 4 different designs. So yeah, I don't know if like just the designs on the thing matter as much, or if it's just kind of, the shape of the piece is what matters and all that. So I'll have to play the game to figure that out. These are the different areas of the game. And something I did not notice before with like this holographic zombie jump scare is on the back. It looks like this is like a place where you can set all your piles of cards in the game. So it does look like this serves further purpose than just jump scaring you upon opening the box. Alright, so next up we've got these, which are like the health meters for the players. I'm not sure exactly what goes on here to mark them yet, but you know, you're going to have like a token, and it'll mark if you're, you know, in the fine, caution, or danger zone, just like in the actual video games. And there's 4 of them since it is a 4-player game. And then here we've got sliders for ammo. So here's for the handgun ammo. You see you can slide it to show how many. I'm assuming it's how many you have in your clip, since there are cards that show you how many you have in your inventory. So this is like how many you've got currently in your gun. And then I'm assuming you'll have to use like a card to reload it once you run out or something. Then, you know, there are other types of guns. You know, you got the grenade launcher where you got like 6. The assault shotgun where you've also got 6. And then we've got the Magnum, also 6. Flamethrower, 10. And then the handgun had, I think, 15. And then there are 2 other sliders. I think this is kind of like a safety meter or something. I'm not entirely sure about that. But, you know, you can see you've got like little hands, and then they'll turn into the teeth. And the teeth will turn into the skulls. So yeah, I'm still not entirely sure what this is for. And then right here, there's one little S there, so I don't know. Then I also have no idea what this one is. It's the umbrella logo from the games, and then I'm not exactly sure what it measures. But, yeah, so those are the meters and like the health icons. And then also, there's one more board piece that was attached in the same little bracket as these were. I think this is for boss fights because it's bigger than the other ones, and it looks like right here and right here both look like the boss arenas. Like this looks like the final boss, and this looks like, well, I can't remember. It has been a while since I've played, but it looks like one of the giant mutated animal boss fights. I can't remember which one. Alright, and then here we've got all of our other tokens. I've only grabbed one of each just because I don't want to pull them all out, because, you know, they've got quite a few of them. So, starting off right here, we've got a door, and then on the other side it's open. So, you know, you got your closed door and then your open door. Pretty nice that that's, like, double-sided for that. Then we've got, like, these card pieces. I have no idea what these are for yet. But, you know, you've got one that shows, like, 1 card, one that shows 2 cards, and one that shows 3 cards. I have no idea what those are for. We'll get back to that, I guess, when I learn how to play the game. And then this is the storage chest in the game. So I'm assuming there's probably going to be like an inventory system in the game as well to keep you from having too many items. And this is one that really confuses me. It's the typewriter. I don't exactly know how a typewriter is going to come into play with the board game. And then an extension to that, also the ink ribbon, you know, that'll focus there. And so we got the ink ribbon, which, you know, in the game allows you to save. And it is also the name of a pretty damn cool Resident Evil YouTuber. And then I neglected to show you these when I was showing you all the, like all the board tiles for like the mansion. This is, oh gosh, if I can hold it correctly, this is a dead body. Now, what I assume this is for Crimson Heads, because in the actual game, if you kill a zombie, you know, their body will drop, and if you come back to it later, there's a chance that they will turn into a Crimson Head, unless you light them on fire, which is also what I assume that this kerosene is for. So I'm assuming you can collect kerosene pieces and then use them to burn corpses, just like in the video game. Then these, A, B, C, I think have to do with the scenarios, because while in the original game there's only 2 scenarios, one for Jill and one for Chris, it seems like in this board game there is an A scenario, a B scenario, and a C scenario. So that's just my guess for what that is. And right here, this looks like an exit piece, and it's got like a key on the other side. No idea what that's for. Likewise, I have no idea what this is for. And then these look like potentially they are like key tokens or something. In a similar vein. This is a blood splatter. I guess I don't know what else there is to know about that besides its blood. Oh, and then this is I was missing this one when I was showing you those other hexagonal, what I assume to be key pieces. This is a star, you know, obviously because Chris and Jill are members of the Stars team. No idea what else it could be for in the game. And we've got like a little heart. Again, no idea what its purpose in the game is. As well as these are like little umbrella chips. This one says stuck door. This one says death grip. Marked target. And Crimson Head prototype. So those are all of the extra chips and pieces that I've found. Now moving on. Alright, so here we have a couple of the card decks. So this one, it's got stars on the back, and these mostly seem to be kind of like action cards, specifically drawing cards. So like, you know, use these cards to determine like what you're drawing and all that in terms of other cards. Again, you know, I don't really know because, you know, I haven't played it yet. These, on the other hand, have umbrella on the back, and they seem to mostly be about spawning enemies. So, you know, most of them are like, hey, spawn a Cerberus, spawn a corpse. Place a yellow unexplored token on the tile. I have no idea what that means. Spawn a zombie. Spawn 2 corpses. So, you know, these all have something to do with spawning or placing stuff down on different spaces. Alright, so here are some more cards. I have no idea exactly what these are for. But they all have like some pretty simple titles here. And kind of have like, you know, some kind of like, how do I describe it? Like plot things on, like a click sounds and 3 small hollows open in the wall beside you, quickly followed by gas filling the chamber. Take the items or release the switch. The choice is yours, but hurry. You know, so they seem to be kind of like action sequences. Whereas over here, we've got just a whole bunch of cards. These all have something to do with Lisa Trevor. These all have something to do with the Awakened Tyrant, the T-22 Tyrant, and the Enraged Tyrant are all what they're called. Oh, and then you've got, on the back, you've got different photos of them. Then I'm assuming on the back here we'll have, yeah, some photos of Lisa Trevor. Alright, so these are kind of like buff cards. So, you know, so these green ones all seem to kind of be like, hey, yeah, you're safe. While these orange ones are like, oh, tension's rising, and they kind of give you like these debuffs. And then here is like, oh yeah, no shit, you're shit out of luck here. So yeah, I'm not, you know, there's probably a lot more to these cards than what I just gave you, but that's pretty much just what I gathered from them. Alright, so now here are stat cards. So it shows you like the stats and like everything like health and speed and all that of different enemies and also your characters. So there's Jill, Rebecca, Chris, Barry. Oh, you got Wesker in there too. Marini, Aiken, and Brad Vickers. Poor Brad. Resident Evil 3 was not kind to him. Alright, and then we've got these, which I'm not, they kind of look, I don't know what this one is. I'm assuming it's with these cards, because these are all, like, location cards, I'd assume. Oh, You know, they all kind of show like layouts and different things, and like where to place the different tokens and stuff. So, you know, they all seem kind of like, you know, different location cards. Alright, and then here we've got what I assume are like item cards. And and then some of these are like keys and stuff, weapons, health items, all that. Oh, and then these are the same as the tokens that we've got there, so I wonder if maybe the tokens fit into like these hexagonal spaces. Yeah, so that's that. Alright, so these seem to be like locked items. I don't know, I guess this is like health things, and I have no idea what these are. So yeah, that is the Resident Evil board game. I'm really excited to play this. It looks just, it like the production, you can tell that, you know, it's really high quality. Everything is very sturdy, and, you know, just everything's got like, you know, what you would expect from a high quality game, and so that's really cool. It's definitely a really just amazing, just overall experience that I'm excited to dive right into. And, you know, like for a Resident Evil fan, this is truly just an incredible item to have. So I'll put the link to this board game on Amazon in the description if you would like to, you know, check it out, try it out. So yeah, that's everything. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.